Anyways, let's get to plot stuff. Mr. Master, Raymond, shall we return to the matter at hand? Yes, of course. My sincerest apologies for making you wait. Now, where should we start? This feels so weird. I can't hear any lag. Maybe I'm used to the lag, and so it sounds normal even though there's some lag, but oh, it's so weird having just it's so smooth. Okay, Jeff Master. You're the world's greatest pastry chef, but you're also skilled in song and dance. Yes, when I'm having a good time, my body just moves to the rhythm by itself. You seem to enjoy making desserts from the bottom of your heart. Ho ho, if you don't have a good time making desserts, you won't make anything good. Creating desserts that bring happiness to one and all is my purpose in life. Master Jeff's desserts are practically works of art. They sparkle and look so delicious. He's famous for his dreamlike desserts. Bringing happiness to all with his dreamlike desserts. Interesting. So you're in my profiles now, right? Jeffrey Master. Age 39, gender male. My client in this case regarded as the world's greatest pastry chef. So what? His female partner's chopped liver? Sexist! About the case. The incident occurred in your estate, is that correct? Yes. That's where the great dessert contest was being held. So it's murder, right? We haven't established that, I don't think, but it's probably murder. It seems that the body was discovered... body, there we go. It seems that the body was discovered in one of my creations. Wait, creations? Like hooker in a cake, only instead of a hooker it was a dead guy? Okay. That's gotta be fun at parties. They found it in one of your desserts? That looks like wood. How is that a dessert? Maybe it's chocolate that just looks like wood? I don't know. For that reason, I was arrested by the detective in charge of the initial investigation. I would never do something as vile as robbing someone of their life. Ooh, the detective. Is it gonna be bad? Let it be bad, please. Please have bad in this game. It'd be great. It'd be so bad, it's good. Get it? Because it's... Okay. I'm certain that the police will also realize they have made a mistake. I was about to... You know, I was honestly about to ask, wait, who's the prosecutor in this case? Like, oh my god, my mind is just derping right now. Really? Do you know anything about the victim? He was a man named Isaac Dover. Isaac Dover. He dove right into your creation. He was one of the competitors in the contest. Oh. He was a wonderful man who made desserts of the highest beauty, but not compared to mine, of course, but they were like kind of high beauty. Mine was the highest beauty, yes. Why did he have to die? Because somebody killed him, probably. I see. He truly seems to be grieving over the victim's death. Could be an act, though. No proof yet. I believe I have a sufficient understanding of Mr. Master's personality. Mr. Master, before I accept your request, there is one final matter I must confirm. You did not kill Mr. Dover. Can I take your word for it? Yes, that is correct. I did not kill him. No matter what happens, I would never take another person's life. So do we have Dover in our... Yeah, okay. Isaac Dover. Age 38. Are they the same age? 39. Male, victim in this case, found dead inside Mr. Master's dessert. That's freaky. Those aren't the eyes of a liar. You say that. You don't know for sure. You know what would have been even more freaky, though? If he was in the dessert, but he was chopped up into itty-bitty pieces that you didn't know he was in the dessert, and you ended up eating him. Terrifying, I know. It's out there, though. I've seen stories with shit like that. I understand. I believe you. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk with us. The pleasure's all mine. I'm grateful to speak with someone other than a detective. Next, we shall begin our investigation of the crime scene. We'll report back with our findings once we have finished. Mr. Gregory, Raymond, I wish you good luck. Okie dokie. Oh boy. Oh, same park. December 24. Ooh, just before Christmas. Wait, yeah, that's right, because that's when the DL6 happens, and it's supposed to be like the limitations because it's about the same day. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Contest venue, Fountain Plateau. Patio? Patio, it's patio. I thought there was an L for a second. For a few seconds, actually. It sure is cold outside. Didn't expect it to be snowing this hard. Indeed. A blizzard like this will probably not clear up for a while. But even so, this mansion is ginormous. This is what Master Jeff's place is like, huh? Oh, oops. I mix up who's talking sometimes. Because, I mean, all that we have for an indication is the text box. It's easier when we see the faces. If you're going to hold a contest in your own home, you'd need this much space after all. I'm guessing it's the female from the intro? La la la, welcome, thank you for coming. Yup. Whoa. Eek? Oh my, are you okay? I'm so very sorry. Would you happen to be Monsieur Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Gregory Edgeworth. Look at me bow. I'm his assistant, Raymond Shields. Greetings and welcome, Monsieur Edgeworth and Monsieur Shields. Please call me Catherine Hall. I'm in charge of the household affairs of this estate, and I'm also Monsieur Master's assistant. Monsieur Master's assistant. That's a mouthful. No way. You're the famous Kate, aren't you? You know of me? Of course I do. I see you on TV all the time. I'm a big fan of Piece of Cake. Piece of Cake, that's a funny title. Oh goodness, I'm glad to hear that you're a fan. Tell me, what is this piece of cake? It's a TV show that's hugely popular with the kids. You know, I'm just getting this bizarre feeling that Catherine's the killer. I believe it's been a while, but I remember this in the back of my mind. In case 2, I brought up, like, some kind of theory that the first person you meet in the case is never the killer. I'd have to check back through all the games to see if that's ever been untrue. But, I don't know. If it's true this time, then that would break that theory, so, I don't know. Yeah, is that true? That's kind of interesting. I'd like to check that at some point. Obviously, case 1s don't count, but, yeah. Master Jeff and Kate sing and dance while they make delicious treats. Just like this. Oh god, are you gonna know this song? Wow. What's for dessert today? Is it the same song? God. Cookies and caramel. Rich and feathery cream puffs. Wow. Let's make it together. A delectable paradise. Here, there, everywhere. You just open up the oven. Ding! Wow. This is ridiculous. Time for dessert! Wow. Please don't tell me that's gonna happen every time we meet somebody, because it's a bit jarring. Just because of how they pace it, the songs. I mean, if they were paced, you know, around the intervals of how you think they'd be sung, because those definitely aren't, then it might be less jarring, but hopefully that's the last of it, at least until, like, the end of the case. Oh, Monsieur Shields, that was incredible. Too incredible. You could replace him as my partner. What'd you say? I always practice along with the show. Maybe I should tell my son about this show. Oh, Miles. I don't know if he'd like it or not. Maybe old Miles. By old Miles, I mean past Miles, which is actually young Miles, but maybe he would like it? But current Miles is definitely too cool for that kind of thing. Well, I say that, but he's a fan of the Steel Samurai, so maybe he could get into this. But man, doing this dancer period sure works up your appetite. Pardon my inconsideration. I've forgotten to take care of our guests. Please relax and have some tea. That one tea thing looked like the moon from Soul Eater. Whoa. Dishes moving? I'd have to see a picture again to show you, but I can show you now if they let me. Oh no, let me see. Fuck! I had a chance, but it's gone. One of them looked like the moon, I'll just say that much. Wait, maybe they all look like that kind of stuff? This is some fine Ceylon tea. I heard the aroma of citrus does wonders for your concentration. I see. This is what Ceylon tea smells like. Oh? These sauces are chilled. Yes, they help cool the tea more quickly for people who are bad with hot beverages. I see. These teacups also have a wonderful design. Oh, thank you very much. They're one of the few pride and joys of our estate, ordered directly from France. They're made by the famed sculptor Pierre Hoquet. They're my absolute favorite articles of tableware. You seem to greatly appreciate this man's works. Yes, they're like treasures to me. She appears to be very honest about what she likes. Thank you, Miss Hall, but it's time for us to move on to business. That's right, we gotta find out who done the killer is. Who the dunner is. The dun-dunner. Done like dinner. Are there any details you can give us about the incident? You're right. I sometimes get so distracted welcoming guests that I forget myself. Wow. You forget yourself? That you exist? You are you! Don't ever forget! To tell the truth, I was the one who discovered Monsieur Dover's body. Oh. That gives a little backing to my theory that you might be the killer, but it's a bit early to call. So you were the first one to discover the body? Is it true that the body was discovered in one of Mr. Master's desserts? Yes, it was during the judging of the great dessert contest. I heard the sound of something breaking from Monsieur Master's room. Monsieur Master! Are you in here? Eek! It broke, though, which means somebody would have had to break it. Maybe not Kate, but somebody. It also looks like there's some kind of jewel in there with the victim. But maybe somebody was in there, broke it, and then got out of sight really quickly? I doubt Catherine would say it just broke if... Well, I mean, it's possible she broke it. Or no, she wouldn't break it if she was the killer. But then the killer wouldn't break it if they were the killer. So, somebody else got in here to maybe try and sabotage his dessert because he's, like, the best guy. And that's when the victim showed up. And they're like, oh shit, get out of here! But that wouldn't be the killer. So, it's still possible Kate's the killer, I guess. But, I don't know. There's probably going to definitely be someone who tried to sabotage this guy's dessert. And they're not the killer, because they didn't know about the victim, I'm assuming. And they're the real first person to discover the body. When I looked inside the room, I saw Monsieur Dover's body inside the treasure chest. Is it a treasure chest made of chocolate? Yeah. I'll quickly check her profile. Catherine Hall, age 16. She's 16? She's younger than Ray? Really? She looks at least 20 if Ray's 18. I don't know. Jeff's assistant housekeeper. A huge fan of Pierre Hoquet's work. Alright. Thank you very much. I'm sorry to have made you recall such painful memories. But in the end, every case is like, intertwining a chain of memories. If you know what I mean? No, I should be the one apologizing for not being much help. Now then, I believe it's time for us to start investigating the crime scene. Monsieur Edgeworth, Monsieur Shields, please find some way to save Monsieur Master. Damn it, you know, I just realized something. How are we gonna use Little Thief in this case? We're not, are we? Frick frack, really? We didn't use it in the first case, did we? So it was just case 2, and then I guess they better use it, obviously they're gonna use it in case 4 and case 5. They better use it once in each, but it'd be nice if they could use it twice in maybe one of the cases to make up for not having one in this one. Because Little Thief is like the bestest thing. Yes, of course. For now, I shall believe you. Just leave it to us. Then I shall entrust it to you. If you'll excuse me, I have to continue serving tea to the other inspectors. Raymond, let's head to the crime scene. I just realized this case is definitely gonna have a downer ending. Because, like, if we're right about our client being innocent, then, yeah, they're gonna be found guilty, which is a shame. But maybe we're gonna be looking more into that in the present. Maybe it's gonna be something like they get found guilty, but there's some big conspiracy hiding there and we have to unravel it in the present. Maybe we get him out of the jail in the present? Maybe. It also feels weird that I'm basically, even though it's not Phoenix, I'm a defense attorney again, in a game that's supposed to be focused on the prosecutor. Even in Case 2, we were basically a defense attorney. Like, what happened to being a prosecutor in these games? Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth.